From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw, Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They go play action. Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing. Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards that time for number 14. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rachaad White, 26 yards. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Now it's Jackson. Escapes the sack. Flush to his right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now Jackson. This complete left side to Aguilar. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 28 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Regular. Set. Alert. Real.
Now Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Good. Pistol. Watch.
Mayfield looks to throw. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Slot man moves right. Mayfield. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield with it once more. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
In motion goes the tight end. Mayfield off the play fake. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Mayfield now. And that will be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw it. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
13.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Middle. Hey.
27-yard line.
Hey.
Here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2nd and 10.
Hey. Go ahead. Hey, middle. Hey. Nice shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And this is caught by Evans. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. In motion right, Evans. Here's Mayfield. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. The slot man in motion right. Mayfield now from the 50. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, 133. Point it right. What?
To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hey, alert!
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. That's out quickly to Bateman. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going right side is White. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. They keep it on the ground. White again. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. White, he'll try the left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll try the right side here with White. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Looking right side, and now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
Running from the gun with Henry. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
180. 180. That's it. You. Hey, report. Report.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing. Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Regular. What's up?
Mayfield with it once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Report.
Play action. It's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
We change it. Thirteen.
They go play action with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Middle. Hey.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Rolling to his right. loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mayfield now. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Jackson. That is caught. Bateman.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, hey. Go ahead.
Jackson.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
Here comes second down.
Hey, middle. Hey, raise up.
Jackson to throw.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Now Jackson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the second time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And now here's another interception.
And the Ravens come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off and running from Gillette. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey! No, we changed it. Sit up.
Looking to throw right away. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Second and 10 now. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now here's Lamar. Avoids. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Report.
Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
We changed it. 13. Yo.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He beams one. He makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Hey, report. Cut.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this one does not go far. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Jackson off the play action. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Slot receiver headed left. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Middle. Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. Connects with Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the gun, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
McCole Hardman now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin a new drive. 1st and 10. First and 10. It's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A second down throw for Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They're going for it with Mahomes. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
No, we change it. You are X.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Hey, report. You change it.
Pistol snap to Jackson. The throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Ravens working here. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Come on. 13. Yo. Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Second down run by Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get 1 hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The tip definitely broke up that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we're looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, middle.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And the catch is made down the right sideline. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kadarius Toney now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
That's more on the quick slant. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, a gift to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept at breaking up those passes.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, 57.
Now it's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Third down, 1 yard to go.
43, 15.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelsey that time. So it's going to be 4th and short.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's stopped cold by that defensive front. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
1st down, here's Lamar. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
13.
On 1st down, Jackson. He finds Aguilar. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down throw for Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, what? This one.
Aguilar with the grab. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the...